If you are easily offended, this may not be the podcast for you.
Pussy.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 36 of the Ant and CJ show. I am CJ and that's Ant.
All
What
day,
up?
every day. What's up,
What
man?
up?
What up?
Your hair looks wavy today.
Does.
Yeah, you look gorgeous. Like a young Ricky Ricardo.
I'm on my waves.
Have you seen this trend of people hugging their AI selves? The younger version of themselves, like baby versions of them?
I haven't seen it, no.
Would you ever want to hug or have a conversation with a younger version of you?
I don't know. My mentality was a lot different back then, so
Okay.
I don't know if there'd be a view of wow, you're successful or whatever the case may be. Because my mentality was very different back then.
Yeah, I get that.
What about you?
I kind of feel the exact same way. I would definitely hug younger me. That guy needed a hug. He was going through some stuff. But, you know, I think that young CJ would be very disappointed in who it is that I am now. Not because I am not proud of who I am or what I've accomplished or what it is that I'm doing. But young CJ was very hopeful and full of life and dreams, and he literally thought anything was possible. Anything. I wanted to go to the moon. I wanted to be an astronaut and go to the moon and open a church on the moon. And be a pastor. Preach to some aliens or whatever it is. And then I grew up and found out that the moon landing was fake.
Okay.
And that Jesus was a really good magician with a great PR team. So, you know, it kind of messes with how you process things as you get older.
We were different in our youth. Very different.
Yeah. Kids. What do kids know? You know? What about podcasting? Of all your many talents and skills, what brings you here?
I mean, I don't know. It's just like, it allows you to express yourself freely. But it also creates the concern or the idea as to whether or not other people will agree with you. Or they're going to view you differently with what you say, you know?
For me, I love podcasting. I love any creative outlets where I get to kind of get outside of my own head. It's like, it's a video journal. Like, I get to
Essentially.
just talk. I get to hang out with you. I mean, you're not that bad. So, you know, that's cool. I mean, a lot of it is performative. We have a lot of fun. It's entertainment, so we're here to entertain, but, the part of it that is rooted in like actual truth and honesty is the best part about it for me because, you know, you get to just share who you are with whoever wants to listen.
Yeah.
And I think that's fun. My biggest fear, though, is that people are going to take a lot of these things that we joke about on here as absolute fact, as absolute truth, and then is going to kind of conform what their idea of, like, who we actually are is. But I say all that to say I love doing this show with you, and I appreciate the opportunity that we have together to sit here and do this fucking podcast.
No.
Have you heard that new J. Cole, Port Antonio?
I heard a part of it.
J. Cole rapping his ass off, bro.
He sounded good. He had bars, but
He's spitting.
yeah.
I'm happy to see J. Cole back in his bag and like in his element where he rapping. He rapping. Like he was. But I just don't want to hear J. Cole talking none of that spicy I'm the greatest rapper shit anymore. Like, it's done. I understand. Man to man, J. Cole is the man that we should all want to grow up and be. He is. Like, it was super mature of him to
Just a
realize.
boyfriend.
Yeah, it was super mature of him to realize I don't want to beef with my homeboy. I don't really want that kind of smoke. Like, especially not for public opinion or in the public eye. I'm not doing that, so I'm gonna back away from this. You can have that. Like I'm good on all of that. But as a competitor in this ring, in this sport, if we the self-proclaimed big three, we the top dogs, and we going at it, you can't back out of that in that moment. You can't throw a shot and then back out of it. If J. Cole would have said from the beginning, I don't want no part of that, and would have just stayed out of it completely, then I don't think the backlash would have came the way that it did. It's if this was the first time that we saw J. Cole since Kendrick's Like That verse, and this is how he responded to it, just by saying what it is that he said on Puerto Antonio, then I think people look at it as, damn, that's mature. I respect that. Cole really is one of the GOATs. It's throwing the shot and then immediately retracting, like, oh, I lost sleep over this and I couldn't sleep, and put a finger in the air if Kendrick's one of the greatest rappers of all time. And it's like, bro, what? Like, you just threw a shot. He didn't even say anything.
You think that these rumors are true? That Kendrick and Drake are going to hit the stage for Super Bowl halftime?
No, that beef is personal. Like, I think that Kendrick hates him, and I would lose all sort of respect for Drake if he would actually go and do a halftime show with Kendrick. Because he just called you a pedophile and had the whole world crip walk into it. And now you gonna go and buddy with him and do the halftime show with him? Like, come on, you gotta have some sort of morals and standard for yourself as a man. You can't go buddy with somebody who's actively sitting on the charts calling you a pedophile in they song.
Yeah, true.
Like, that's nuts.
What if he brings out Wayne? Is it disrespectful if Wayne comes out?
Super disrespectful. But I don't think Wayne cares about that. I think Wayne deserves to do the Super Bowl. And I think that being in New Orleans, that would be great for him. But I think Wayne want to do it as a headliner, and I don't think he'll ever make an appearance at the Super Bowl unless he's headlining. Because he deserves that. I think this is going to be the greatest Super Bowl in history. Because Kendrick is going to take 15 minutes to call Drake a pedophile, and then they're going to go right back to playing football. Like nothing even happened. The commentators are going to come back like, and that's Kendrick Lamar with his hit song, Drake is a pedophile. And that was 1st and 10. Before we leave it, Drake been calling himself Michael Jackson for the last few years.
He's a pedophile, so yeah, makes sense.
Kendrick has kind of swerved into this Prince conversation with himself. He's been calling himself Prince. So if Drake is Mike and Kendrick is Prince, then who's J. Cole?
Whitney Houston.
That is crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy. I had Cole pegged as like a Lionel Richie. Like, I got some slaps, I got some hits. I write. My pen is elite too, but I just don't have the hits that Mike have, and I don't have the musical talents that a Prince has. But I'm perfect middle ground for both, the musical talent and the hits. Just little Lionel Richie. So speaking of new seasons, the NBA is around the corner. New NBA season's around the corner.
Let's go.
Who do you like this year? Karl Anthony Towns is a Knick.
Karl Anthony Towns is a Knick. Knicks are looking really good.
Big moves.
You know that it's funny because after these first 2 preseason games, I've been seeing a lot of buzz and a lot of videos and things where a lot of online blogs are stating that the Knicks are actually going to be the 1 seed this year. They have them over Boston.
I can see that. I think Boston, now that they won a chip, they're going to take it a little bit easy. They're going to scale back a little bit.
Yeah.
Keep Porzingis healthy. Try and limit the starters from playing too many minutes. Drew Holiday is getting a little bit older, so they're going to keep him off his knees a little bit.
So they're saying they got the Knicks at the 1 seed and Boston obviously at the 2.
Let's go. 60-win season for the Knicks, you think?
Uh, I mean, we'll see. We got to see how they play with their centers. You think Randall comes back to the Knicks?
Julius Randle?
Yeah, he's a free agent.
Nah, they don't have the money, and I think he mad they traded him.
That's true.
He should have he should have re-upped last year. They offered
it
a contract. They offered him a deal. You should have signed it.
I think that's the reason why they got rid of him.
Yeah,
but then again, you had to get rid of him while his value was a little bit high.
Yeah,
and that's they did exactly what they needed to do.
They flipped him for somebody better than him.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly. Leon Rose is looking like a genius. He hasn't done anything I've disapproved with yet. I mean, I would have liked to have kept DiVincenzo. That would have been nice, but...
Yeah, but the thing about DiVincenzo, and it's like I keep saying, DiVincenzo was solid in the playoffs, but during the season, he was very J.R. Smith.
He's streaky.
Very streaky.
I think J.R. Smith is a perfect comparison for him because...
Yeah, because he's very streaky.
Yeah, he's streaky. When he ball, but it's like when he's off.
I hate to see him go because I think he would have been great off the bench. But Deuce McBride is just as streaky as he is. So, I mean, with that 3-ball, we'll see what happens.
Who you like coming out the West?
I'm not sure yet. I have to see. It looks it's all pretty much even over there, though. I don't even think about the Lakers anymore. Golden State is trash nowadays, too. So I don't even think about Golden State anymore. Dallas is looking good.
But yeah, OKC look good. They fast. You know, they move around pretty well. You want to get your Tyler Kolek shit off?
No, you get your Tyler Kolek. Listen, Kolek. This kid is. I'm telling you. I like this kid. This kid. I wasn't wrong about Deuce. I don't think I'm wrong about Tyler. Let's see what he does. I'm telling you, I love this little white boy. So white boy could ball.
You said Tyler Kolek is the point guard of the future.
No, I said he's the backup point guard of the future.
I
never said he was the point guard of the future.
All right.
He was the backup point guard of the future.
All right. You never said he was the point guard of the future.
For the Knicks?
You sure? You sure? You sure you didn't say it?
Did I? I don't remember.
You gonna put some bread up?
No, because I probably said it. I never said he was the point guard of the future. I never said he was the point guard of the future. I never said he was the point guard of the future. No, because I probably said it. I just don't remember if I said
it. All right, so who do you think is your NBA pod comparison?
What did you think?
I'm Ron Artest. Clearly, there's something wrong with me, but it's like, I don't know. For some reason, they let me exist here anyway. So
you wouldn't compare yourself to
or maybe Draymond. I take that. I take Ron Artest, Draymond, Dennis Rodman. They all are the same ilk.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rodman.
They all come from the same cloth. Clearly, there's something wrong with me, but like y'all let me exist here anyway.
I was gonna say Rodman. Rodman is like the perfect.
Yeah, now I'm a ball on y'all. Now I'm gonna put my numbers. I'm in the hall, bro. But yeah, I thought about your pod comparison too. I got you down as like a Ray Allen. You come in, you quiet. You don't really be wanting to say too much. Ray Allen was always mad quiet. Is that Patti LaBelle? Mm-hmm. Yo, Patti LaBelle is on Sesame Street.
Before we leave sports and we go to the end though, MLB.
Okay.
Who you
Let's
got?
go Yankees. I got the Yankees and the Dodgers going to the World Series. I got the Yankees winning that in 6. I think it's been a long time, but I think the Yankees is finally about to bring one back.
Okay.
Bring one back to the house. Long overdue. It's been a little while since we've been at the top of the mountain, but we back.
I think the Dodgers are scary if the Yankees play them, though.
The Dodgers are scary. Shohei Ohtani has not been impressive at all since the playoffs started. I think that he's going to kill in Yankee Stadium. I think that short porch in New York is going to do real well for Shohei. And the Dodgers have really good pitching, but I think the Yankees is going to pull this out this year.
Let's see.
They look good.
See. I hope the Mets pull the upset on the Dodgers, quite honestly. I like a matchup between the Yankees and the Dodgers better, and the Mets better.
Yeah, me too. I would prefer to play the Mets. I would like another Subway Series. I think that would be fantastic for the city. But I think that the league wants to see Judge versus Otani because there's been a lot of talk around those two for the last 2-3 seasons about who the best player in MLB is.
Mm-hmm.
And they both looking for their first ring. And so I think that would kind of give like a definitive answer to who the best player in the league is. And I think they both want that because I don't see either of them being a person that runs from that challenge or runs from that kind of competitive fire. Cough, cough, J. Cole. All right, so before we get into 2-minute warnings and stuff like that, I just want to say shout out to Tickle Me Elmo. Tickle Me Elmo is a pervert, though, because he touches special places and he would just hee ha ha ha. And it's just, that shouldn't be the case.
Is he more of a pervert than the Pillsbury Doughboy, though?
No. The Pillsbury Doughboy needs to be investigated because I think that him and the glove from Hamburger Helper, they got a little weird conspiracy murder thing going on.
No, let's not talk about Mr. Peanut.
Yeah, no, Mr. Peanut is running the show. He's the Illuminati.
And they're all driving the Oscar Mayer van. The Wienermobile.
2-minute warning.
Alright, so for my 2-minute warning, I had an idea. Disney, if you are listening, turn the volume up and pay very, very close attention. A new Toy Story movie. Right?
Okay, here we go.
A new Toy Story movie.
Here we go.
For adults. Where the sex toys come to life. Right? The dildo gets some legs and start walking around. And it's basically Toy Story, like, except just, like, Toy Story. You know? Like, yeah.
I don't think that would be a Disney movie, but okay.
Maybe they always sneak little sex jokes in the Disney movies. Remember in The Little Mermaid, the little priest had a little Woody? I remember.
True.
I was there. I saw.
Oh my god.
I saw when Simba went to go lay down on that cliff and sex came up in the leaves in the movie. I was there when Aladdin whispered to Princess Jasmine, "Take off your clothes," when he was on the balcony on the magic carpet. I was there. They can't sneak that kind of stuff past me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know that Disney will be down with Sex Toy Story.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't make movies like they used to anymore, man. I was watching yesterday American Pie. Classic movies.
Uh-huh.
They don't make raunchy comedies like that anymore.
They can't. They can't. The world's different. Everybody's too sensitive. Yeah.
Shitbreak. Banging Stifler's mom.
Yeah.
Stifler going up to a random group of young girls and just saying, "Hey, my penis is 18 inches around." like they don't make movies like this no more, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Those were great movies.
In the spirit of American Pie, what's the weirdest thing you've ever fucked?
My mattresses.
Ah.
Right between the mattresses.
Okay. I see you.
And you?
For a little while, I had like a very passionate, romantic relationship with a couch. We had some good times together.
Okay.
So shout out to Sofani if you're listening.
Sofani. She had a name.
Yeah, she was a little foreign, you know. She was
Just
bad.
a little.
Yeah, a little foreign baddie. She had some curves. You know, she was ethnic. You know?
Sofani.
Yeah, shout out to Sofani. That was my boo. You know, them cushions was cushioning, bro.
Fire.
Had that little fatty. The pillows was thick.
Thick ass pillows.
Yes, sir. But alright, bro, this has been fun. Episode 36 in the books.
36.
Alright, well, like and subscribe, you whores. Thanks for listening. And we're out.
We out. Bitch.